I feel like we need a title shot for you, Taya. I feel like this needs to happen.
I mean, duh.
Yeah. I feel like people who have maybe just only seen your work in AEW and aren't familiar with what you've done in AAA, Lucha Underground,
very
Impact. Well, it's just
when people act like they don't know.
Well, maybe they don't know. Maybe
they don't.
Yeah, I mean, clearly they don't know, or else
I mean, there's some people that don't. Remember the first time we went out together, and when we came back, like there's a dozen people that were like,
wow,
whoa,
you guys have really good chemistry. And we were like,
your timing. And we're like, well, we started working together in 2015 and have worked in
We've been married almost 6 years.
We're married, right?
AAA,
Yeah.
We've worked each other.
How many countries have you guys wrestled in together? It's got to be like a dozen, right? Maybe more?
I don't know.
Over 10.
A lot.
But
yeah,
we worked together quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so that's why it was
very interesting. Yeah.
So where do these people who haven't seen that work, did they need to go back to AAA? Should they watch some of those matches?
I hate referring people to old matches because if we had a match tomorrow, it would be so much better than the stuff
Yeah,
we've
like
done
when
in the
even
past.
when I watch like clips of us on Lucha Underground, which like people bring up all the time, or Impact, which when we were both like heel champions and everything, like I just kind of almost still giggle at it because I'm like, oh my God, this feels like it was so long ago and we've evolved and changed so much. And I feel like our confidence and everything has evolved so much. And I think that that's what's interesting now is like we have grown both not only as human beings, but as a married couple, as performers, and as entertainers, that like whatever we're putting out now is just even so much better than what it was, even though people always want to go back and be like, well, I really liked this. I'm like, well, let us show you how much more cool and better we are now. And I'm just excited to see what's going to happen next with our stories and where we're going to go. And for both of us to have the opportunity to showcase what we've worked our entire lives in, which is entertaining and pro wrestling and the magic that is Johnny and Taya on TV. So
I think people bring up Lucha Underground because they're very nostalgic.
Oh, always. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
You know.
And that was one of those things that was taken away, like, before we were ready for it to be taken away.
Yeah.
It's like when the boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you instead of you breaking up with them. You're like, oh, but I still have...
I'm not ready.
Yeah, we were going to go to that wedding together this summer.
Yeah.
And then you win them back, and then you break up with her just so you can win.
Ah. Just so it ends on your terms.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
But yeah, like for us even, like the next season that was going to come of Lucha Underground, we were supposed to feud.
Because
Guys.
the finale was she was possessed by that demon.
I was possessed by a demon. I was a god.
And
I attacked him in a locker room and strangled him on the
Did you
bench.
see that? I did it, babe. And she's like, I'm not your wife.
Yeah.
I'm
a god.
I'm a god. And like
So
special
like we
effects.
never got to do that, and it's so sad. So we also feel
I
the
know.
nostalgia. We also feel like the disappointment that we didn't get to finish the story. But
Like toggling back and forth between being like my wife and like this evil demon.
yeah, we had so many ideas you can only imagine. But yeah, but that's the thing. Like we love thinking about those things, but it's more exciting for both of us to think about like what's gonna happen and like for me to go after championships, for him to go after championships, for us to have new rivals
And stories.
Yeah, stories more than anything, and just creating this new era of Johnny and Taya